So it seems the Demon King may have just made his final transformation. Or at least I think he has, but who knows because this dude just keeps on transforming. His last transformation didn't even last a full chapter, but the Demon King seemed to imply he has regained the body and power he had in his youth, so I'm thinking this one is the last. The design seems pretty cool, though I'm not sure what those mini wings are for, and they kinda remind me of the horns on Devilman's head. Not only did he grow in power, he grew in facial hair, but it actually took me a few pages to realize it due to how it's positioned so low down in his face and how black it is, which made me think it was just a shadow under his chin. And I thought the two pieces of his beard that went up near his lips were demon marks, though even if they are, there's really no way to tell since it's all just pitch black. This form also came with a katana, similar to how his original form had a giant sword, but don't mention how his new sword is smaller. He may be self-conscious about it. With the new power he acquired, he was able to match and seemingly overpower Meliodas even while using his demon mark, showing off his strength by cutting apart the landscape with just a swing of his sword. Elizabeth could see Meliodas was in trouble, so she asked him to retreat so they could come up with a plan. But Meliodas refused, as he didn't want to abandon Zeldris again. Ah, brotherly love. Speaking of Elizabeth, what happened to fighting the Demon King together? She seems to have regressed back into her role of a sideline character, though I expect her to help out a few more times before the fight is over. I'm also wondering why Meliodas hasn't transformed into his Demon King transformation yet, as that would seemingly be useful here. Even if he doesn't want to kill Zeldris, being stronger than the Demon King would help him keep the fight under his control. But raw power isn't the only problem anymore, as it seems the Demon King has regained the power, the Ruler, which allows him to invert things done to him, so attacks heal and power him up, while healing spells weaken and hurt him. However, it seems it only applies to magic attacks, not physical ones. As Elizabeth said, only the magic of the attack got absorbed. Before the fight could continue any further, the Demon King and Meliodas noticed something coming from the distance. Multiple objects came flying in, one of them hitting the Demon King, knocking him back, and out from the mist, caused from the impacts of the lake, the rest of the seven deadly sins appeared. Minus Escanor, who I assume will be making his appearance very soon. It looks like we're finally going to get a showdown between the seven deadly sins and the Demon King. It'll be interesting to see how they all work together to put him down. Bond and King are pretty strong, and Gother has his mind powers so they can be of some help, but if magic attacks don't work, Merlin will be pretty much useless, and Deanna has fallen pretty far behind the others when it comes to power levels, so she shouldn't be able to do much, though she did help a bit with the last fight against the Demon King. One strategy I can see them using is Elizabeth and Bond using their healing moves on the Demon King to hurt him while the Ruler is activated, forcing him to turn it off so that he can be attacked by regular magic attacks. But even then, the Demon King had another power that just made him immune to magic attacks in general, so I'm not sure how effective that would be. Hopefully the Demon King will actually be extremely difficult for them to put down and not just get his butt kicked by them, and I want to see Meliodas use his Demon King form, as I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be using it if he's losing. I bet we'll also be seeing a fight between the One Escanor and the Demon King. And I'm hoping we'll get to see the full extent of the One's power this time. Praise the sun.